These are the best highlights from the matchup between JDG and EDG during the 2024 LPL Summer Split.
Yeah. And also I learned that Disintegrate is the Q and W is the Incinerate.
Did you well, I knew that. Alright, damn, well, I got that wrong too. Well, Flandre down in XP a little bit, also going to get forced into a bad position here, and he's just going to die.
That's such a nice combo. Well played from JJ and solo kill to punish the...
Flandre has used his teleport, and he's going to miss a bit of this wave, at least in towards top side as well on that side. Feels like EDG have really managed to save solo kill in this top side with the early game, but I feel like, again, if we can tell that so obviously from our position here, watching on stream, they can go.
Missing, has got the level 6 available, so can begin to make his will truly unbreakable, but everyone's here. Begin the fight has... We'll make this more of a Yoda as the Clone Wars, making this an episode 2 of the day. Ruler, low, Ruler, dead. The turnaround solid onto Cryan, but the damage in many ways already done. Kanavi now running away from Tibbers. Garbs secured. That is 6 for EDG in a 1-for-1 fight.
Now,
tier 1 topside, but I think the burn might have been enough to get another play anyway. But 6 grubs is going to...
Laners that did so well for him.
Solo kill did not enjoy the damage there from you guys. Built the Spectral Coward, it just doesn't matter. The 2-level disadvantage gets the chain regardless of the flash. That's another route. Gets the stun off. The Impale doing some work. It's not going to be enough, though, and Yagao secures a solo kill. Sort of.
Secures a solo kill doing anyway. So sadly, for all you folks out there, we want to see some more blood. Not just yet. EDG, they will get themselves the dragon. That's good for them. They don't want to be giving over an Ocean Soul, particularly to the likes of the Alistair or even Yagao, who can go and poke, hop out, get all that HP back. But while this is happening, if you've been listening to our cast recently, you might be getting sick of us saying, but why are 2 dragons early important? It's because you can do stuff like this. Go to a side lane instead of fighting for that dragon. Yagao gets even more gold for himself while EDG pile up around that dragon. EDG are not farming all 3 lanes. They're farming just a couple of them. JDG get more.
With the LeBlanc getting ahead, you know, you've got value from it. As of course, we are so used to other builds, but we'll have to talk about that a little later as Flandre finds himself on the wrong end of a teleport, and once again, Rumble caught shoving, and EDG punished with those cry and burn in the teleport. Could be problematic theoretically for playing out those side lanes. And they're going to go very deep onto Leave. The Magnet Storm afterwards is good. They cannot get the kill. And Leave is still alive. JDG pulled the trigger in the most bizarre of circumstances and lose their jungler. And now solo kill tunnels through a wall and the Scorpion is on to missing.
What are we doing, folks? This is like what happens in like Dune Part 2 where like everything's normal. What are they doing? They just needed to play safe. They were stalling. They didn't want to pick fights. They throw themselves at the AD carry, and they are left in the dust. EDG looking towards a Baron.
Never drink the Dune Kool-Aid, and it's got a giant purple wound. Shai Hulud going down. Yagao gets one, though, and the fight commences. Maybe the Muad'Dib had it right all along. That was the play to make, but no, it's all gone wrong. Solo kill goes down. And they get a couple kills, but Baron is dead. Can JDG hunt for more kills?
We'll see if, I think Leave can get the recall. We'll see. Yagao, what's his cooldowns looking like? You can see there's a Baron buff in here, and he doesn't get him. It's only the 2 kills from...
He was there. The juice was drunk. Don't drink the bad juice.
Oh, God, 100%. So, we see that the dragon's taken in picture-in-picture. We saw this fight already. And
2.5 items for Yagao. You've still got some points of power for JDG, but this gold lead with the grubs, with the
extra cooldown reduction too. So Yagao in a point of power, lots of ability, lots of mobility. They're going towards the side lane. No one to save him this time. Teleport.
There's a teleport. He's so tanky. Oh no!
And this is that. Now we get towards this dragon. It would be soul point for EDG. JDG are not in position to contest this. And
they don't want to, I don't think.
For those who are here for the bloodshed of the LPL that we know and love, we're not getting it right now because JDG have once again said, look, we got the 2 early dragons, we're just trying to stall, wait for a better option. I feel like they've fantastic. It's where you have like, used to have like Prowler's Claw, Proto Belt builds, fantastic. Anyway, Baron's going down, JDG are forcing it, and you can see that Yagao hovering around the sides. I don't think JDG really want to finish. Well, no, they're just flipping it. Yes, of course they are.
Of course, JJ's trying to get in, gets the flash and a Q, can try and get to the pit. Scott, not going to get there. Missing does a great job of keeping JJ out of the pit, but what about the fight afterwards? Solo kill, gets a slow onto Yagao, who hops over the distortion. The Egg Styles impact comes on forwards Yagao, knocked away, but not that far. The turnaround damage begins to be huge. Wink, blinks, he's down in the ground. Now solo kill, once again falls down. Ruler picks up a double, he's involved with a fight. JDG get Baron, JDG get 2, and JDG are right back in it. Like that to make it a safe prospect to step forward, so has to be a little bit wary, and they know where he is now, and it's going to be solo kill who'll be body blocking him, who is by far the best choice at this point.
JJ's going into the Alistair. I don't think that's the target he wants.
Not awful, though. The turnaround is good. Kanavi's dead, even through the ultimate. But the equalizer is brutal. Leave, still free-firing, still autoing. And again, the Icathian rain burns through 2. All the while, though, Logao says, enough of that. I want this inhibitor. We're not winning the fight. We have to give up Soul, but I need to get something.
Yeah, but the front line is now gone from JDG. Solokill doesn't have teleport. Yagao can make it to the fight a little quicker than he can. Yagao might be able to catch someone in the retreat, but here we go. EDG going again.
They land the W. That can mean the Void Seeker allows a crash on down from Wink, but there's no ultimate yet from Leaf, so it doesn't matter all that much. Flandre burning down. Chains of Corruption come through afterwards. Ruler gets, actually, JJ there, which could prove interesting as it's about a minute or so until Baron. So
have it anyway. We'll see what can happen around this Baron. It is getting shredded. AP Kaiser does a lot of damage.
Down to 2/3. Make that a half already. Kaiser is shredding it. The engage happens, but it's only onto Solo Kill, who takes next to no damage. The Magna Storm afterwards is good. Wink going low, but the value is still huge. Baron down. Kick over the wall. Kanavi alive, though. Lee finally goes over with the ultimate, but he means he's not in the fight. The Kaiser can't help. They're not there. Leave left to kill Kanavi, and it means the rest of the team falls apart.
Tibbers!
Wait, hang on. Tibbers is doing so much work, and now Leave is getting on in. Oh my lord, Leave gets one more. So he lands another W.
He does, but Leave doesn't have flash, but he is full HP. Leave doesn't have flash, doesn't have ult, needs to be very careful of a missing combo. He can't even walk up to wave clear, because missing, even though he's on this HP, could flash to end the game. JDG, they get one inhib, Solo Kill's alive. If they reach Leave, this could be the end of the game. There we go!
No more teleports. Crazy onto missing. Trying to go forwards. Solo Kill just about alive. Leave uses that Zhonya's. They get the kill on the Alistair. They have to back away.
Leave the A. So strong. Missing popping the ult early. He has to, and he might just get caught by the equalizer delays.
But there's also the locket, which means the equalizer gets very little value at this point of the game.
Ocean Soul and that locket mean the equalizer is for nothing. It is just for disengage. They must defend their base, but their wave clear is quite lacking in this comp.
Fantastic. Ruler alone really offering safe wave clear. The LeBlanc can step forwards, yeah, but will come at the cost of their own life, it feels like. Wink, Hex flashing over the wall, and the inhibitor now under siege.
And it is, and we see ourselves walking towards that bottom. The better team than JDG for the majority of this game, but all it takes is JDG being the better team for about 30 seconds, and maybe that can end out that game. JDG, they're getting teleported on. Solo Kill's going for the flank, but will he be there in time?
It's another one of those flank angles, but he's going to be there in time. You're absolutely right. Yagao, chuck low on the other side. Solo Kill, finally into the backline. Over the wall goes Yagao. Cannot kill Quiet quite yet. The backline goes. Flandre doing so much damage in the continual fight. Leave still alive. Dead. Goes invisible, but Yagao distorts onto his face. And the Kaiser goes back to the void. The Ignite not quite enough to bring down JJ. Can maybe look for the Elder Dragon. That might hold them on. But with 2 inhibitors down and an Elder Dragon, JDG have done it. They were better for the 30 seconds that mattered.
EDG with a better work in the clutch. Was it pretty? No. Was it high action and bloody? Also no for most of this game. But JDG make the kills happen where it counts.
They head back towards the tower. The teleports come flying on through. Wink is doing their very best to hold on. But the Elder Dragon will have none of it. The wings go flying. And they will burn one more to the ground. JDG, it ain't pretty, but it's done. They win game 1.
Heartbreak.
A lot of the LPL junglers are really grinning at the fact that Nidalee is back to being a viable option. So many of the LPL junglers are Nidalee players. A lot of Lee Sin players.
Much off of it. So credit to them for getting that level 1. Credit to JDG to stabilizing and not allowing EDG to just explode and letting themselves panic. I think Kanavi has been very good at reading early games and when he has been under pressure and then getting himself back into the game. That was actually something that Kanavi was awful at. If you look back to early 2023 and particularly in 2020.
Throwing that one out. Muramana lethality.
Oh, that's
Civet
wonderful.
with the Q max.
That's wonderful. Okay, folks, that's the context here. So Sam and I, when we started casting a lot of
flash kick combo that is
Yagao's gone
so
back. He's got himself
Sin.
an item buy. He's going to teleport back and use the wall to get back into the fight. Getting a lot of damage coming in onto the grubs. They'll go down. That's 4 put-ins for EDG. That's already a big win for them.
Now what about the fight afterwards? Wall comes on down with a teleport in response. Crying, caught on the wrong side. Flandre looking to get into the backline, will not find that much value as he throws out the T1 flare of all things, just to rub it in a little bit more. They get a kill onto the Varus, Solo Kill low. The dredge line again goes wide. Kill back onto the grubs, gives something for JDG. Shove gets onto Wink, who again falls into the dirt. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but first blood goes the way of Leave.
Yagao gets EDG and Grubageddon.
Grubageddon.
You never heard Mazel call it Grubageddon?
No, that's fantastic.
I could also call it like High Freight Grub as well from the Tyranids, and here comes the Zerg Rush.
Solo kill about to go down. We should have said in chat beforehand, no Zerg Rush. And Kanavi baits him into having... JDG are now 2-1, of course, and the back end of this, they still get that second dragon. Pointing as well as the arrow goes flying from missing. Doesn't land onto Cry.
Towards the Herald, that's important. EDG with 4 grubs, that's a good cash as well.
Wink down to about half HP, and it is JDG with the better health bars right now. Still, the wall comes down. EDG wanting to play this all the same. Down is the Herald. Kanavi picks it up.
There's no arrow just yet. It could come off a cooldown if this fight goes long enough. Yagao, once again, really being the damage threat. Yagao's one thing which happens here is, look, we have a lot of Shurimas. Is that even the Guardian, the Sans Scanner? It is. You've got the arrow coming back, and this one hits!
Lands! The flash puts him into the path nonetheless. Leave will be leaving towards the pearly gates. Solo kill, trying to get away. Will footwork to Wink. Solo kill still nowhere to go. No ghosts. No realistic way to go all out quite yet. Goes in. Does get a kill back onto Kanavi, who makes sure that the solo laner dies, but at the cost of his own life. And that means there's no smite, unfortunately. I think he's going to be here alongside you guys. If they face check this, it's still going to be pretty ugly. 6 seconds on solo kill, who does not have the teleport. So this should still be a 3v4 nonetheless.
They just used their combo. JJ can get a spear on target here, and he can jump in. Guys, you gotta have eyes on him. They're holding it down.
Guys, he landed the spear. He gets in the pit. Oh my god, he pulling him away. Excel's impact makes him go down. They steal it! Crying! It's all over, but for that exactly. Teleport's now coming on through. Missing gets the heal. JDG need to fight, but they're all split up. Edward Gaming made Ting Dog Gaming realize they've rung the wrong doorbell. Still gonna get a shot back. Yagao's having none of it. The dragon is stolen, but he'll surely manage to stop solo kill, getting something back. I do not know what just happened.
Retreat, but retreat nonetheless.
Get the kills, they get out. Ruler clears the wave, and we are ready to go. Kanavi eats a Severing Bolt. That's a significant chunk to his HP. Cryin, still a threat, needs to be accounted for by JDG.
Yagao!
Oh my god, he gets caught! Jumped on! Spiraling Despair! Talir is down! Stoneweaver broken!
That's the Varus ultimate hitting over the wall, I think. Leave ends up finally getting Yagao off their backs, and that's a 4v5 for this dragon.
Was looking for the Weaver's Wall and just doesn't have the cement left to put it up as the demolition order comes on through. Into the pit they go. Solo kill trying to drag people up, but a fantastic hit. Flandre going on forwards. Ruler free firing, doing absolute bits. The ricochets continue to fly. Dragon secured. Kick through again. Kanavi doing his very best to be as dangerous as possible. Leave goes on forwards. Fails. Goes down. Arula ricochets. Takes aim. Fires away. A whole new rank in League of Legends. It's Titanium, baby.
Oh, that is not the... Lord Dom, his regards now. He is going to absolutely crap on this front line.
Again.
He's not alone. Ruler, can he ult the rest of the team into position? I think he can. Cryine's dead.
They just make it work. Yagao face checks and he thinks he's got into 2. It's not as easy as that as Flandre comes from the top lane. Now Wink in danger as well. Might be able to give a wink, a nudge, but the problem is being nudged off the edge of a cliff, but not before Leave ensures there's one back at the very least. The Ash falls. And now the teleport's back in. Yagao here, flashing forwards, looking for the seismic shove. It's well W'd from solo kill, but JJ has nowhere to go. The Cougar down for the count. Flandre throws another rock. Now that Talia's not on the picture right now, Double Stone Weaver's doing a lot of work.
About Kanavi's Lee Sin, he has been doing work in this game too without Eclipse. His mobility has been insane. He's kept sticking onto targets, ends the fight full HP. Teleport back in, they need to defend this. They don't have a smite, this will be going down, but at what cost?
Ruler with a 3-on-3 Scary Crying! Not again. Doesn't quite make it happen. They tried to make a decent attempt of it. Solo kill goes all out, but there's just nothing left to go all out with. A meager amount of health is swiftly taken down.
And missing took a little while.
During the teleport, it's like, well, I've done a third of the HP in that. JJ down to 10% HP. Ruler jumped on, still doing damage. Once again, trying to prove that whole new rank. The ricochets are just so obscene at this point. Lands another boomerang blade. Gonna try and look for the arrow here, but Ruler surely has a spell shield. Pops it out just on the off chance into the back line. Go Flandre and Yagao. The wall riding comes on through, and they'll be building it all the way to the nexus of EDG. JDG make the second game a lot cleaner than the first. 2-0, Edward Gaming. Nothing left to say in this one.
Oh, and it's even more than the Shuriman scuffle we saw earlier. It is a Shuriman slice and dice and beheading of Edward Gaming in the second game. They made the early game look fancy in game 1. Game 2, they had a strong level 1 as well, but they can't see it out. JDG just team fight better.
It's a return to form. We remember them from when they had Yagao in the mid lane. They are just masters of the teamfight ruler.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LPL Summer Split matchup between JDG and EDG. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.